Hello everyone. So today in this class we are going to discuss class 9th math chapter, which is lines and angles. So in this class we are going to discuss two important topics of this chapter which are very important to solve the problems. So before we move forward towards today's topic, can I get a quick like, share and subscribe? So do subscribe for more upcoming lessons and discussions. So in this class, we will see two important topics as I mentioned, and we're gonna solve few problems based on those topics. So let's move towards the topic. The topic that we are going to discuss today is the very first topic is linear pair of angles axiom. So this is a very important topic which is useful in many problems. So let's see the definition of this topic. So, what a linear pair of angles axiom is? So, when a ray is drawn, this is the definition of it. When a ray is drawn on a straight line, okay, when a ray is drawn on a straight line, it divides, it divides the line, it divides the line into two angles, okay, that are next to each other. So, whenever a ray is drawn on a straight line, okay, so whenever a ray is drawn on a straight line, it divides the line into two angles that are next to each other, okay, that are side by side, and the total of these two angles, the total of these two angles will always be 180 degrees, right? That is why a linear pair of angles are always called as supplementary. Okay, so let me explain you with a small example. Imagine we have a straight line. So here I'm considering a straight line and naming it as A, B. Okay. So I'm considering a straight line named as AB. Now on this straight line AB, I'm taking a point O. Right? On this straight line, I'm taking a point O. Now from this O, I'm drawing a line. From this O, I'm drawing a line. Let's say this is a ray and pointing it as C. So on a line AB, I'm taking a point O, and from a point O on this line AB, I'm drawing another ray. Let's say it as OC. Okay. Now this ray creates two angles. This is one first angle. This is second angle. This ray create two angles on this straight line. This ray OC creates two angles. Okay. This creates two angles. The first angle is angle AOC. Right. So the very first angle is angle AOC. And second angle is angle COB. Second angle is COB. Right. Since these two angles are on straight line, they form what we call a linear pair of angles. Okay. Therefore, angle AOC plus angle COB is equals to 180 degrees. So, this is the equation of linear pair of angles. First angle plus second angle is equals to 180 degrees. Right? So, for instance, if angle 1, let's say what is angle 1 here? It is angle AOC. Angle 1, which is AOC, let us say it as 75 degrees. Right? Let us assume it as 75 degrees. Then the other angle COB. How you'll calculate this second angle COB? You'll calculate by 180 degrees minus 75 degrees, which is 105 degrees. So, this is first angle plus This is second angle which is equals to 180 degrees. First angle, let us say it as 75 degrees plus second angle is equals to 180 degrees. Now, second angle equals to 180 degrees. You'll take this 75 to the right side. Then it will become minus 75 degrees. So, angle second, that is angle COB, you'll get it as 105 degrees. Okay. So, the conclusion of this topic is whenever two angles form a linear pair, so whenever two angles form a linear pair, it is not necessary to measure both angles. Okay. So, whenever a linear pair is formed, you are not supposed to measure both angles. Knowing the measure of one angle is enough to find the other angle. As you can see here, one angle is given as 75 degrees. With the help of this first angle, we have found second angle. Okay. Knowing the measure of one angle is enough to calculate the other, because together they always add up to a straight line of 180 degrees. Okay. So, this was the topic, that is linear pair of angles. So, what is the definition of this linear pair of angles? It is whenever you have a straight line, let's say AOB, on this straight line you have a ray and this ray divides the straight line into two equal angles. Okay. So it was about linear pair of angles. Now let us see angles in intersecting lines. Okay. The first topic we have seen is linear pair of angles. The second topic, it is also very important one. It is angles in intersecting lines. Okay. Coming to definition of this, it is when two lines cross each other, they form four angles at the point where they meet. Okay. Or else you can say that it happens when two straight lines intersect each other. So, let's say this is one line, okay, and this is other line. So, whenever these two lines cross each other or meet each other, they form four angles at the point of intersection. Okay. So, these are the two straight lines crossing each other at a point of intersection. This is the point of intersection O, and it is forming four angles. This is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Whenever two lines intersect each other, they form four angles. Okay. So, in this, one special type of angle is formed. It is called as vertically opposite angle. Okay. These are the angles that are directly opposite to each other at the intersection, and they are also called as vertical angles. Okay. What are vertically opposite angles? Vertically opposite angles are the special type of angles that are directly opposite to each other. Now, in this figure, angle 1 and angle 3 are opposite to each other. Angle 1 and angle 3 are opposite to each other, and angle 2 and angle 4 are opposite to each other. Now, angle 1 and 3 are vertically opposite angles, and angle 2 and angle 4 are vertically opposite angles. Okay. And we have an important property in this topic, which is vertically opposite angles are always equal. Okay. So, 1 and 3, which are vertically opposite angles, these are always equal. Okay. If you have 1 as let's say if you have angle 1 as 70 degrees, then which is the opposite angle to angle 1? It is angle 3, right? So angle 1 will automatically become 70 degrees, right? As it is vertically opposite to angle 1. If suppose angle 2 is given as 50 degrees. Now what will be angle 4? Quickly say me. Right. It is 50 degrees. Why? Because angle 2 and angle 4 are vertically opposite to each other, and vertically opposite angles are always equal. Okay. So we have discussed two important topics, that are linear pair of angles and angles in intersecting lines. Now let's discuss few examples. Here, read out the question. The question here is, in the adjacent figure, AB is a straight line. Okay. It is given in the question that AB is a straight line, and we need to find the value of x and also find angle AOC, angle COD and angle BOD. So let's move to the solution. As you can see here, a straight line is formed. So which is the topic that we will apply here? Yeah, it is linear pair of angles, as a straight line is given here. So first, in given figure, in given figure, AB, what is AB? AB is a straight line. First write down, in the given figure, AB is a straight line with point O. Here is a point O with a straight line A and B, and sum of all angles on AB is how much? It is 180 degrees from linear pair of angles. Okay. Now write it. Write down sum of all angles on line AB at point O is how much? 180 degrees from linear pair of angles. From linear pair of angles that we discussed previously. Now you are required to write all the angles given on this straight line. So write down all the angles. So the angles which we have are angle AOC plus angle COD plus angle BOD, which is equals to how much? 180 degrees from linear pair of angles. Now from given figure, write down all the values given. From figure, angle AOC is how much? Angle AOC is 3x plus 7 degrees. Angle COD is 2x minus 19 degrees. Angle BOD is x degrees. Now substitute these values in this equation 1. Now it will become 3x plus 7 plus 2x minus 19 plus BOD is x, which is equals to 180 degrees. Now as you can see here, we have x term and a numerical term. So sum up all the x terms and all the numerical terms. See, 3x plus 2x plus 6x. How much? 6x. 3x plus 2x plus x is 6x and 7 minus 19 is minus 12 equals to 180 degrees. Now 6x equals to 180. Take this minus 12 to your right side. Okay. So 180 plus how much it will be? Plus 12 minus 12 taking to right side. Now 6x equals to 180 plus 12 192. Now x equals to 192 by 6. You will get how much? X as 32. Okay. You got x, that is angle BOD. Now you need to find angle AOC, which is how much? 3x plus 7 degrees. Now you got x value, right? What is the value of x? It is 32. 32 plus 7. How much? 32 into 3 plus 7 is 103 degrees. Okay. We found angle BOD x degrees, that is 32 degrees, and name it as angle BOD. Next, angle AOC we got as 103 degrees. Next, we need to find angle COD, which is 2x minus 19 degrees. So, substitute x value. What is your x value? 32 minus 19. How much? 32 into 2 minus 19. Okay. 32 into 2 minus 19. You will get 45 degrees. So, angle COD is 45 degrees. Angle AOC is 103 degrees. And angle BOD is 32 degrees. Okay. So, this problem was based on linear pair of angles. Now, we'll see a problem based on intersecting angles. So, the question here is, in the adjacent figure, lines PQ and RS intersect each other at a point O. As you can see here, we have two lines. One line is PQ and other line is RS, which are intersecting at a point O. If POR ROQ is in the ratio 5:7, we are required to find all the angles. So, first write down what is given in the question. So, it is given in the question that PQ and RS intersect each other. Okay. PQ and RS intersect each other. PQ and RS intersect each other, and it is given that angle POR, angle ROQ are in the ratio 5:7. Now, we need to find all the angles, that is angle POR, angle ROQ, angle SOQ and angle POS. Okay. So, from figure, as you can see that here PQ is a straight line, right? PQ is a straight line. So, we can move to the topic linear pair of angles, right? So, PQ is a straight line and it divides two angles, that is angle POR plus which is other angle, that is angle ROQ, which is equals to 180 degrees from linear pair of angles. It is from linear pair of angles. From linear pair of angles, we have PQ is a straight line with point O. It divides two angles, that are angle POR and angle ROQ. Now, it is given that POR, ROQ are in the ratio 5:7. Okay. So, let angle POR is equals to 5x and angle ROQ is 7x. Now, substitute these values in equation 1. What you will get? 5x plus 7x is equals to 180 degrees. Now, how much is 5x plus 7x? It is 12x equals to 180 degrees. Now, x equals to 180 by 12. You'll get x as 15 degrees. Okay. So, you got x as 15 degrees. Now, x is 15 degrees. We have angle POR as 5x. Now, substitute this x equals to 15 in this equation. So, angle POR equals to 5x. So, it is 5 into 15. So, how much is 5 into 15? It is 75 degrees. So, angle POR is equals to 75 degrees. Now, angle ROQ we have as 7x. Okay. Angle ROX is 7x. Now, angle ROQ is 7 into x is 15. 7 into 15 is 105 degrees. Okay. So, angle POR is 75 degrees and angle ROQ is equals to 105 degrees. Now, we have found angle 1 as 75 degrees and angle 2 as 105 degrees. Angle 1 is how much? 75 degrees and angle ROQ is 105 degrees. Now, as these are intersecting lines, we have a topic angles in intersecting lines, that angles are always in intersecting lines. We have 4 angles and these 4 angles are always equal to each other and the vertically opposite angles are equal. Now, from figure, quickly say me which are vertically opposite angles. Angle POR and which is vertically opposite to angle POR? It is angle 3, that is angle SOQ. Angle POR and angle SOQ are vertically opposite angles. So, angle POR we have as 75 degrees. So, angle SOQ will be automatically 75 degrees. Okay. As vertically opposite angles are equal. Next, we found angle 3. Now, what is angle 4? It is POS. What is the angle opposite to POS? It is ROQ. That is second angle, right? So, from figure, angle ROQ and angle POS are vertically opposite angles. So, vertically opposite angles are equal. Angle ROQ we have as 105 degrees. So, automatically what will be angle POS? It will be 105 degrees. Okay. So, we found all 4 angles. So, angle POR is 75 degrees. Angle SOQ is 75 degrees. Angle ROQ is 105 degrees and angle POS is 105 degrees. Okay. So, this was about this problem. Okay. So the first problem was based on linear pair of angles and the second example was based on intersecting angles. If you well understood the topics, linear pair of angles and intersecting angles, you can solve these examples very easily. Okay. So let's one more example. Look here. The question here is calculate angle AOC, angle BOD and angle AOE in the adjacent figure given that angle COD is 90 degrees, angle BOD is 72 degrees and AOB is a straight line. Okay. So in this question, it is clearly mentioned that it follows linear pair of angles topic because it is given that AOB is a straight line. First, write down given AOB is a straight line. Okay. First, write down whatever is given in the question. It is given that AOB is a straight line. Now it is given that angle COD is equals to 90 degrees. Angle BOE is equals to 72 degrees. Okay. AOB is a straight line and it is given that angle COD is 90 degrees and angle BOE is 72 degrees. Now, first we'll try to find out first this down part and next we'll move to this up part. In the angle AOB, see this down part, it divides into two angles which are angle AOE plus, which is the second angle, it is angle BOE. So it is angle BOE which is equals to 180 degrees from linear pair of angles. Now, what is angle AOE given? It is 3x degrees plus what is angle BOE given? It is 72 degrees which is equals to 180 degrees. Now, 3x equals to 180. Take this 72 to your right side. It will become minus 72. So, 3x equals to 180 minus 72 is 108. Now, x equals to 108 by 3. How much you'll get? You'll get x as 36 degrees. Okay. So, angle AOE, it was given as 3x. Now, substitute the value we got, that is x equals to 36 in this. Now, 36 into 3 is how much? Angle 108 degrees. So, angle AOE is 108 degrees. Okay. So, we are done with this down part. Now, let's move to this part. See, in this part, we are having three angles. The three angles are angle AOC plus angle COD plus angle BOD which is equals to 180 degrees. Now, what is angle AOC? It is x degrees plus what is angle COD? It is 90 degrees plus what is angle BOD? It is 5 degrees which is equals to 180 degrees. Now, we already got x value as 36. Substitute 36 here. So, 36 plus 90 plus 5 equals to 180 degrees. Now, 90 plus 36 is 126 plus y equals to 180 degrees. Now, y equals to 180 minus, take this 126 to your right side. It will be minus 126, right? So, 180 minus 126, how much? It is 54 degrees. So, y it is 54 degrees. So from the figure, what is y? It is angle BOD. So angle BOD equals to y degrees, which is we got as 54 degrees. Okay. So angle AOC we have as x degrees, which is 36 degrees. Next, angle BOD, it is y degrees, which we got as 54 degrees. Next, angle COD, it is given as 90 degrees. Next, angle AOE, we found as 108 degrees. Next, the other angle we have is angle BOE, which is equals to 72 degrees. Okay. So, in this problem, a straight line divided angles in both parts. In up part, we have 3 angles, and in down, we have 2 angles. Okay. So, we found out all the angles. Next, let's see one more other example. So, the question here is, in the adjacent figure, ray OS stands on a line PQ. So, this is line PQ. On this line PQ, we have a ray OS. As you can see here, we have, so this is line PQ. On this line PQ, we have a ray which is OS. Okay. So, ray OR and ray OT are angle bisectors of angle SOP and angle QOS respectively. We are required to find angle TOR. Okay. As POQ is a straight line, it forms a ray. A ray is drawn on this line which is OS. This ray divides two angles that are angle POS and angle SOQ. And these two angles divides two angle bisectors that are ray OR and ray OT. So, what are angle bisectors in this question? So, as you can see here, we have angle bisectors. So, suppose this is one angle. Let's say, okay, let us take it as angle SOQ. So, this is one angle. Now, in this one angle, if a line or a ray is drawn, okay, if a line or ray is drawn, it divides this angle into two equal parts. As you can see, first we had a single angle. When we draw a ray or a line in this angle, this ray divides the angle into two equal parts. So, this OR is the bisector. So, OR is a bisector. It is a line or a ray which divides an angle into two equal angles. So, this is angle 1. So, this is angle 2. Okay. It was about angle bisectors. So, in this, two angle bisectors are given. Now, let's see the problem. So, first, write down what are given. It is given that, so what is given? It is given that POQ is straight line. Okay. POQ is a straight line. And we have a ray OS on this straight line. So, this line divides two angles that are angle SOP plus angle QOS, which is equals to 180 degrees from linear pair of angles. Now, as no numerical values are given, we let us consider angle SOP as x degrees. So, let's say this as equation 1. Now, substitute this x in this equation. So, angle SOP plus angle QOS is equals to 180 degrees. Now angle SOP we have as x degrees plus angle QOS is equals to 180 degrees. Now angle QOS equals to 180. Take this x to your right side. It will become minus x degrees. So put this as equation 2. So from equation 1 we have angle SOP as x degrees and angle QOS as 180 minus x degrees. Okay. Now let's see the bisectors that are OR and OT bisectors. So ray OR bisects which angle? See, this is ray OR. So this ray OR bisects this angle SOP. This SOP is a individual angle. In this individual angle, ray OR bisects. Okay. So ray OR bisects angle SOP. Now angle SOR is what you'll get? Angle SOR is half of this angle SOP. Okay. So angle SOR is half of angle SOP. So you'll get angle SOR equals to 1 by 2 into what is your angle SOP from equation 1? It is x degrees. So you will get angle SOR as x by 2 degrees. Okay. Similarly, we have one more bisector, that is ray OT. Now, ray OT bisects which angle? It bisects angle SOQ. Okay. Now, ray OT bisects angle SOQ. So, angle TOS is equals to half of which angle? It is half of angle SOQ or QOS, that is QOS. Now 1 by 2 into, from equation 2 we have QOS as 180 minus x degrees. So 180 minus x degrees by 2. 2 ones are 2 90s are 180. 90 minus x by 2, that is angle TOS. Now from the question we need to find angle TOR. Okay, so angle TOR is equals to angle SOR plus angle TOS. As you can see in the figure, this is angle TOR. Okay, so this is angle TOR. In this angle TOR, we have two angles, that is angle SOR and angle TOS. Okay, so angle TOR equals to, what is SOR we have? It is x by 2 plus what is angle TOS? It is 90 minus x by 2. Okay, angle TOR equals to this plus x by 2 and minus x by 2 will get cancelled. So you'll get 90 degrees. Right? So angle TOR equals to 90 degrees. Right? So that's all for today's class. So in this class, we covered two important topics, that is linear pair of angles and intersecting angles, along with four important examples based on those topics. So I hope you understood the concepts clearly. Don't forget to practice more problems on these topics. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming lessons and more helpful discussions. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.